Hey guys, Spinobi here, bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be with the TheEpicAipom, of course an NU battle, as we're both members of the NU Fed. I'm going to go ahead and lead with my rocky start. This is my Trick Room team that some of you should know and I definitely love. He's going to lead with a Jinx, which is an interesting lead, because it's usually a revenge killer. Go for the fake out. Even though I resist it and it doesn't do crap, it at least knocks off a possible sash, even though I don't carry one. And, scouts for leftovers and stuff like that. So he's going to go for the Ice Beam as I go for the Trick Room, knowing that I'm obviously way slower. Going to go for the Stone Edge because it's super effective stab, which is usually a good way to know that you're going to be able to OHKO something. And unfortunately for me, he is going to carry a Focus Sash, which is going to let him 2HKO me with Ice Beam. I thought it was a little weird he stayed in at first, but seeing the Focus Sash, of course it all makes sense. And that's actually pretty smart because that can outspeed some sleep leads, so Focus Sash is a good item. So I'm going to bring in my handlebars, just go straight away for the Fire Punch. He opts to stay in, which is actually good for me because I didn't get my rocks up, so he probably could have found a safe switch, and that could have been troublesome. So he's going to go into a Marowak, which of course is really, really slow and a great poke for Trick Room teams in itself. So I'm not feeling too good about that. Going to switch out to my Dandelion because I am slower. And of course I resist the obvious Earthquake because it's stab and would have been super effective on Rampardos. Just going to go straight away for the Leaf Storm. Hold on a sec, I'm getting a call, I'll be right back. Wow, okay, I'm back. I don't think I've ever gotten a call while narrating before. But yeah, I went for the Leaf Storm because it usually can wreck a lot of stuff. Should have gone for the Energy Ball so that now I'd be able to go for the Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately that's not going to happen, so I'm going to have to switch out. He's going to predict that. I'm pretty sure he's seen videos of me using this team before, so it's kind of a very easy, predictable switch, although it's pretty predictable either way, so good move on his part. He's going to go for the Leech Seed, of course, which I'm max HP, so that's definitely going to be a detriment. He's going to take this opportunity to switch out to his Nice Ice Baby. It's actually a Curse Reggie Ice, and he's going to predict the Trick Room. Like I said, having seen this team, although if you see Trick Room and you see Porygon 2, it's a pretty obvious play regardless. So yeah, he's going to go ahead and curse up, I believe, knowing that he can make himself slower, which with Trick Room, in a sense, will make him faster. Although, I'm going to bring in a Rampardos, which of course threatens it off with the Stab, very powerful Head Smash, so he's not going to want to take the risk of that, and he's going to switch right into his Marowak. Great play on his part, and I went for the safe play. Unfortunately, it's going to miss, which really stinks because that could have done a lot of damage, even resisted, because Rampardos' attack is ridiculous. But I've kind of got a lot of hacks lately in battles, so I sort of feel like I deserve it, and all that good stuff. Although if you've seen my last battle with Pokemon Dude, I got hacks pretty horribly. But yeah, he's going to predict my switch, I believe, is what happened there. As I go into Dandelion, he goes into his LOLOL. And I'm going to predict him to predict my switch and go for the Leaf Storm, thinking it'll do a decent chunk. And unfortunately for me, he is, it's going to miss. So now I'm predicting him to predict my switch again, knowing that now is a good time for him to attack. So I'm just going to go for the Toxic. So that's a good play on my part. And all that good stuff, although it would have been nice to get the first hit, but, it'd be like that sometimes. Didn't really affect too much. So just going to switch out to my Handlebars, because I know it resists his stab, and he's going to opt to just go for the Stockpile. I'm not sure if he predicted a switch, thought I was just going to stay in for Death Fodder, or whatever the case may be, but he is going to use that setup move and then be forced to switch out, which is good for me. Although the problem is he's going to switch into Meganium, which can take which would have been super effective super effective Earthquake, and yeah, he's going to resist that with Meganium. So he's making a lot of good predictions, a lot of good switches, and he's going to go into Marowak now, predicting the Fire Punch, because I did use it on Jinx, which is usually why I try not to use moves like that beforehand, but I didn't want him to predict, I didn't want anything bad to happen if I went for the EQ when he went for a safe switch, because a lot of things that resist Rock might resist ground, and etc, etc. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Head Smash, get the critical hit, which is going to finish off the Marowak, and finish me off with Recoil. Yeah, that completely and totally did matter, actually, but given my two misses earlier, I don't know, it sort of all evens out. Going to go into my Rocket Man, he goes to Typhlosion, which is a great switch up, or a great matchup for me. I was joking with him on Skype. I was like, oh, I'm going to predict the switch to Megadium and go for Crunch. But yeah, he's too good to fall for lulzy stuff like that. And he's going to make the safe play, go to Megadium. I'm going to go for Dandelion. I really should have gone for the Crunch predicting the switch, because I am pretty far behind. But because I'm so far behind, I kind of feel like I need to go for the safe plays and not take any risks. I'm hoping he's going to go for a sub here, or get a Fire Blast miss, or set up a Sunny Day, or just do something that's not going to kill me so that I can hit him with my HP Rock, maybe predict some sort of weird switch or something. Unfortunately, it's not going to work that way for me, and I already lost both my Trick Room users, so I didn't really need Dandelion too much anymore anyway. I'm going to go for the Toxic here, just praying he's not a sub Pataya. Typhlosion. Unfortunately for me, he does carry Substitute, although he isn't Pataya, so technically my wish is coming true, but not really, because I'm not able to hit it with the Toxic, which was kind of my last big hurrah in hopes to stay in this game. So now I know it pretty much comes down to needing to stall this guy out with Hypno, and needing to get some good work done with that Sharpedo. Unfortunately, Meganium is a great counter to that, especially physical defensive variants, so that's not looking good for me. And he's going to get the burn, which is pretty much the nail in the coffin, because I could have actually, utilized Wish stalling and stuff, because he wouldn't be able to do over half with leftovers with Fire Blast. But unfortunately, he does get that burn, like I said. I'm going to predict him to predict my Protect so that I can utilize the Wish, so I'm going to go for the Seismic Toss, which was probably one of the better plays in the match on my part, although at this point it doesn't particularly matter too much. I'm going to get that Wish back, which is nice. Stall out the Sun just a teeny bit. I'm trying to remember what move I go for at this point. I think I just go for another S-Toss, predicting another sub, predicting me to go for the Wish. I think that's what happens. We can check it out ourselves. And oh, he actually is Pataya Berry, so fuck me. It is exactly what I didn't want to see. Although it carried Sunny Day, so that's a little different. And yeah, unfortunately this is going to put him down to Blaze. He's got Pataya, he's got the Sun. I pretty much need his Fire Blast to miss here so that I can kill him off with an S-Toss. And that'll pretty much be my only real option. And then hope that his Meganium doesn't carry Aromatherapy. That's kind of my mindset at this point. Unfortunately for me, the Fire Blast does hit, and even the impenetrable wall known as ZZ Master cannot stand up to Pataya Berry and Blaze and Stab and Sun and 120 base power and yeah, burn and no miss and sadness for the ZZ Master. He's gonna fall there. So just gonna go ahead, bring out my Rocket Man. And I think he might switch here. Yeah, he's going to switch, which is a good play. I think I might have just gone for the Aqua Jet again, hoping that he would stay in, thinking I might over-predict. Because at this point in the game, it's pretty much over. But, oh, actually, I think I do still have my Porygon 2, which I said earlier was dead. But, oops. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the Crunch because it's Stab and it has a chance of defense drop. I'm thinking it'd be a 2-hit KO. I'm hoping that he's a supportive set now, which I was hoping he wasn't before when my Hypno was still alive. But unfortunately he is going to carry the Energy Ball like most do and just finish me off with that. I think my only poke left here is Porygon 2. We'll have to check in a moment as I send in my remaining poke. Yeah, my fucking Cotton Candy is the remainder of my team, and at this point, he pretty much tells me, I'm pretty much like, okay, I pretty much lost, but I'm thinking I might as well just try my best. Some people don't really like it when you run prematurely, so at this point we're talking on Skype, and he's like, oh, by the way, my Regice, in addition to Curse, is like a rest set. So obviously I'm not going to be able to stall it out, and my only attacking move is Tri-Attack, which he's a special wall. So it's obvious I can't take that one. So great game, dude. I've kind of been on a winning streak, so it's nice that you wrecked me in that one. And his team was kind of defensive and slow, which is a really nice counter to an offensive Trick Room team. So definitely shows me that I need improvement and some stuff to think about and work on. you can see his narration of this battle on the Pokemon NU Federation channel. Link will be on my wall. You can of course check out his channel, link will be in the description. And of course, while you're there, make sure to check out my new sexy background, and the person who made it, DJayFrey, really cool guy, does Mario Kart commentary and other fun stuff like that. So that's about it for this one, guys. Really appreciate you guys stopping by, and yeah, peace out.